Welcome to the final WVU Sports Buzz for the 2015 spring season. I'm Amanda Mazey. All right, take a wild guess where we are today. That's right, the brand new Monongalia County Ballpark. And you'll get a chance to check out this beautiful stadium for yourself in April. Of course, first pitch for the Mountaineers was supposed to be this past Tuesday against Waynesburg, but Mother Nature had other ideas, delaying the opening of the ballpark until next month, but it is just around the corner. Meantime, it has been business as usual for the Mountaineer baseball team, and now they are into conference play, taking 1 out of 3 games last weekend against Texas. This weekend, they head down to Waco to take on Baylor.
Yeah, basically it's nice to give us a new start and kind of get everything rolling with a fresh start. Everyone's kind of ready to go, and kind of gives you a new boost once the conference play gets started.
The date for playing in the new stadium has been pushed back, but once you guys actually get in there and start playing in that brand new ballpark, how nice is that going to be?
It's gonna be awesome. Some of the guys are kind of talking about, well, maybe it's not ever going to happen, but we know it's going to happen, and we're excited, and we know that it'll give us a morale booster once we can actually get out there and play on it.
You kind of had your coming out last year. You started against Ohio State, a snowy game. You had 14 strikeouts. That really launched you into a starting position, getting you into that weekend rotation. What was that like for you to have that kind of a debut and just to be able to capitalize off that last season and this season?
Well, I've always kind of thought that all you need is an opportunity and make the most of it, and I think that's what I did. But it was also that was the opportunity that I wanted. I want to make sure when I went out there that I made the most of it, and that I showed them that that's where I belong, that's where I wanted to be.
Until the Mountaineers can play here, they will get to play their games a little bit closer to home next weekend when they host Charleston Southern. They'll play up in Washington, Pennsylvania at the Consol Energy Park. Meantime, the gymnastics team is heading to Norman, Oklahoma for the Big 12 championship meet. They're coming off a clean sweep of Penn and Cornell last weekend. Now, even though this is a huge meet for the Mountaineers, gymnast Jada Lawrence, for one, feels no pressure.
Well, at some points I think it's a little bit more relaxing since it's considered a postseason meet. But I mean, I think it's a little intimidating going against the #1 school, Oklahoma. But it just gives us a chance to show that we're not that far off, even though they are #1, you know? So I'm excited to compete against them.
You are ranked top 6 in the conference in vault. I've seen you do vault. You just shine. What is it about that particular category that you just love?
I mean, I'm a very powerful gymnast, so it's very easy for me. So I just love vault. It's my easiest thing to do, so I love it.
It looks like it's the hardest, though.
I know a lot of people have a lot of issues with vault, you know, mentally, and they think it's hard. But all my life it's been very easy for me. I love it, and it's a chance to, you know, give a name for myself. And so I take a lot of pride in my vault.
And it certainly has. You at the high school level competed at a club level. You competed for the Jamaican national team. You competed over in Tokyo. How does that international experience, how has that helped you at the college level?
I mean, competing against all those thousands of people in Japan, a different country, and it was a big thing to do. So, I mean, I think competing in the college level is a lot easier for me. You know, I've never had any issues competing, so I think it's fun. And being able to compete against different teams is like the same thing I did in Japan, competing against different countries and stuff. So that was really cool.
Jada not only gets it done on the vault, but in the classroom as well. Listen to this. The junior is on the Dean's List, President's List, and both the Big 12 Commissioners and Garrett Ford Academic Honor Rolls. So mark your calendar for Friday night, April 10th at 6:05 when your WVU baseball team plays their very first game here in the brand new ballpark against Butler. There are a lot of exciting events planned for that game, so make sure to get here early. Well, a big thank you to everybody who make the WVU Sports Buzz possible this year. A big thanks to all of the coaches, the athletes, and the administrators, but a very big thank you to my partner in crime, the guy behind the camera, Scott Bartlett, who's my producer and cameraman who puts this show together each and every week. Thank you so much, Scott, and thank you everybody for watching. We will be back in the fall, but until then, let's go Mountaineers!